Everybody, welcome back. Sorry it's taken so long, but it's been a pretty hectic holiday season. So I unfortunately didn't get to do my 12 Nights of Christmas like I originally planned. I'll just save that for next year. And there were a few other problems. I still have to do one more Star Wars video, so forgive me for that. But anyways, it's time for another Switch wish list. And we actually have a pretty good selection of games this time for the ninth episode, and it is the Batman series. Oh yes. The Batman Arkham series. Yeah, this is the best my Arkham Knight looks right now. Sorry, guys. But as you can see, I have pretty much all the games except for the PS Vita and 3DS game, which also, by the way, got re-put onto the PS3 in a remaster, and the VR game. But I can get that some other time. So we're going to start with all of them, as you can see. Yep, I got them. So let's start with the first games in the series, why I think they would work on the Switch, and also my personal thoughts on them. And we are going to start first with Batman, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City. And I think this would be a good set right here to switch over to the system, the Return to Arkham series, because it really did a lot. See, just look here in the back. You have... Sorry. And it pretty much is what it sounds like here. It's got all the DLC, all the extra challenge maps, including the stuff that, by the way, was only available on the PlayStation. And as you can see here, now fully recreated using the latest Unreal technology. And this is right around the time that the PS4 Pro is coming out. So it has been enhanced for that system, by the way. But it's pretty cool, and as you can see here, it's got quite a bit, and there's a reason for that. It's actually, believe it or not, two separate discs. So you're actually getting two games by themselves. It's not all loaded on one disc, and they are really, really nice. Arkham Asylum's where it started. That was the first game in the series. It did so much good. I think it would be a perfect fit, especially the additions here. My only real complaint with Arkham Asylum, because they redid the engine and everything, they gave the whole game a massive refit, was that Batman looks like he's about to take the biggest bat dump in the world. Don't ask me why, he just does. But otherwise, it is a beautiful game. You know, it's still a PS3 and 360 game, but it is still so beautiful. And it's got all the stuff you would expect. It's got, the challenge maps, it's got the detective design, it's got the predator mode, it's got the actual pretty damn good free flow combat. If you saw the scene in Batman versus Superman where he's beating the shit out of those thugs, that's pretty much what an Arkham game looks like, but way more intense. And it's just that good. And plus, plenty of collectibles. I mean, you actually have to deal with the Riddler on that one. Oh, by the way, new hat. Then, of course, we have Arkham City, right up there. And that one took it from the island of Arkham Asylum to a big city, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. It introduced a lot of new characters. It was just incredible, and it was so good. It was so open. There was so much to do, and it got more challenging, which was a good thing. And it just kept building and building. They also introduced in that game Catwoman as a playable character for the first time. That was great. It was perfect. And then you had the Harley Quinn Revenge storyline. I'm not going to go into that. I don't want to spoil it. But this was great. It was a great game. Now, the only one that hasn't been remastered or wasn't on the newer generations is this one right here, Arkham Origins. Luckily, I have a 360 copy, and my Xbox One will let me play it on that, so pretty nice. And I have to admit, this is actually a great game, but it does have its moments where it's definitely lagging behind, in my opinion. And as you can see here, it's pretty cool. Black Mask is the main villain. You have Deathstroke and a couple of other characters. This was a great game, by the way, and it was the only game not made really by Rocksteady. They were the guys who did the original game. See, there's their title right on the bottom, Rocksteady. So, great game. The only thing that would be missing, unfortunately, from any remaster or redo version of Arkham Origins would unfortunately be the multiplayer aspect. All other single player stuff would definitely be able to come through, and I think that's a good thing. In fact, I still have to hunt down a PS3 copy because I can then play Heart of Ice, which was the the Mr. Freeze add-on pack when we first get to meet him. It was great, by the way. Hard as hell, but it was great. Oh, sorry, I have the news on and there's a kitty on it. I like kitties. Oh, poor little baby. All right, got to get back to this. And now we have the last one in this series, and that is Arkham Knight. Now, remember that this was pretty much like a first couple of years release game. I'd say 2 to 3. 2016 system came out really in about 2014, so it's right in that area. And it's a great game. It looks good. It feels good. It is worth your money to buy this game if you can get your hands on it, no matter the system. And I remember it pretty well. And I've owned it on both the PS4 and the X1. And I did my review on the X1 copy for one of my Halloween videos. And yeah, for Halloween I did Arkham Origins for Christmas last year. But it's a great game. They really were able to give us a game that felt like it was just holy crap. And it's one of those games where everything is in-game graphics. You know, it's just that good. The detail, the frame rate, even back then. And I put it on a Pro now, and it looks fantastic. It's still a great game. It's worth your money to invest in. I would actually love to have one for the Switch because, you know, that's one of the games where if I put it on this, it would be basically a handheld game. You know, with the advantage to still be played on a TV. So there is that. And that was a great game to own for your systems. Unless, of course, you're a PC owner. Then it was in bad shape, and I'm sorry for that. But it was a great game to own. And the Switch definitely could get a lot out of this entire series. Not only do I like going for older games, but newer games as well. And the Switch just keeps getting better games. Recently, I bought I bought the Sinking City on the Nintendo Switch. That game is on the Switch. And I know it's not everybody's favorite, but it's actually a fun game. And it's an incredible game. I was actually very happy with the purchase because it's like, ooh, yeah. And it looks good even on my PS4 Pro. And it's one of the few games that's not enhanced for the Pro, and it still looks fantastic. And it looks very good on this. It looks better in handheld mode, but it still looks damn good. And I brought, I think, what was it, the Necronomicon or something? I can't even properly pronounce the special edition that I bought. But it comes with quite a few other missions. It's like, okay, I don't even understand what the hell I just said. It's a great game. It's got its issues, of course, but it's still a damn good game. People are enjoying it. Everybody's enjoying it, so it's pretty cool. So it gives you a lot. In fact, I may have to just do a list where I point out all the games that have come to this system that people would have said were impossible a couple of years ago. And this game is definitely one of them. Now, could the Switch do it? Yes, the Switch could do it. And it would still look very good. It would still run very good. And it would look really great as a handheld. I think with also the power of the next-gen consoles coming, we could be seeing a few of these games getting remastered and redone for next-gen consoles so they can be shifted over. And I think in the case of the Arkham games, except for like Return to Arkham series, all of them do deserve a refit to the new systems. Give them a good overhaul, give them a new coat of paint. Definitely check for bugs, especially in Origins case. It has a few issues here and there, so that would be nice. But otherwise, it's a great series, and I would love to see it on there. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about what games you want and stuff. Leave some likes and subscribe and hit the bell and stuff and all that good stuff. Also, I heard that there's another Arkham game in development. I hope it's true. I would really love to have another one to play. So here's hoping. And I'll see you guys later.